Hello and welcome to another edition of the Saber Roar. I'm Mitch.
And I'm Robbie. That was a lovely introduction, Mitch.
Thanks, Robbie.
With that, I would like to introduce this year's spring musical, The Wizard of Oz. Preparations are underway.
This year, for the musical, FHS students will be performing the all-time classic, The Wizard of Oz. Auditions for the show were held in January.
With auditions, it is just about a full week where every day you have to be there. Monday and Tuesday you have to sing that song and you have to perform that part of the show that you feel you can perform best. Then on Wednesday, Mrs. Cowell has all of the cast in the green room teaching everyone a dance. And then the following day we perform the dance, so we have the night to rehearse it.
Once all of the parts have been chosen, the students begin rehearsing for the premiere of the musical in April.
You can see the show April 11th to April 13th at Greendale High School.
Hey, Robbie, do you know what would go great with a musical production?
I don't know, shrimp fondue, clam chowder, ice cream?
Robbie, get a hold of yourself and no. However, free ice cream does sound good, but the school cookies at lunch would hit the spot while watching our classmates put on a show.
This year at Franklin High School, the cost of purchasing a cookie during lunchtime has gone up from 75 cents to $1.
I think that the cookies being priced higher than what they were last year is a complete absurdity. I mean, $1 is really asking a lot. If it was back at 75 cents, I would buy 2.
Every year we try to look at setting a price so that the following year we don't have to continue to raise the price on that product.
The cost of most goods is steadily rising. Flour and sugar, which are used in making cookies, are no exception.
In order to keep carrying the cookies, we had to increase the price. There was very minimal amount of items that we did have to raise, but since a cookie should be a treat, we did really feel we needed to totally cover the entire cost of producing the cookie.
Well, to be completely honest, I was a little irritated that they shot up a full quarter, but that's not that bad.
The number of kids buying the cookies didn't really change.
Well, anytime you have to pay more for something, I don't think anybody ever wants to pay more money. I don't think the students are any different than any adults would be in their day-to-day shopping.
Some students are upset about the raise in prices, but to be able to keep making the delicious cookies, the cost had to be raised.
The sophomores of FHS attended a class meeting to discuss their future classes for next year.
Sophomore Parent Night is for students and parents to have the chance to come and listen to their counselors talk about career, scholarship, and educational planning beyond high school.
We really want to go over those important factors to consider as you're planning your junior and senior schedule and beyond for post-secondary educational planning.
The counselors use PowerPoint to present their information of courses and planning for the future to the students and parents.
Our goals are to help students strategically plan not only junior year but senior year scheduling so that they don't miss opportunities in the curriculum. Franklin High School has a very comprehensive curriculum, high academic courses, rich electives, and we want students to really complete the puzzle not only for junior year but the senior year so they can make the most of their next 2 years of high school and get set for college.
If students are unsure or have questions about their future careers, learn more about them on wiscareers.com. Google it. Junior Parent Night is coming up in March. Watch the announcements.
As great as FHS is, all high school students have their issues and problems that affect students and staff alike.
The guidance team organized a meeting to get a reading on Franklin High's climate.
And what we mean by climate is we're really focusing on things like bullying, things like how do we respect one another.
To accomplish this, students were asked to share stories, discuss controversial issues, and participate in several activities.
We did an activity where we put up negative words that hurt, actions that hurt up on a board, explored how many different things and how quick it was for us to come up with words and actions that were negative.
Although uncomfortable, students addressed problems from rude staff members to discrimination with guidance and Mr. Nowak himself. With this new info, guidance is now working on a game plan to tackle these issues and bring FHS down to a more comfortable climate.
That's how winning is done.
Guidance would like to remind any students interested in joining in on the next climate, they need only stop by Student Services and sign up. And that concludes this edition of the Saber Roar. I'm Mitch.
And I'm Batman. For all of us here at the Saber Roar, we bid thee a farewell and a great life.